Today we're doing a book review. I know it's something very different, like I haven't done before, but like I just read a lot of books. I'm gonna like express my opinion on them and like how they are. And at the end, I rate them out of 10. So yeah, let's get started. So the first book we're gonna review is my favorite one. Not my favorite one because I don't have that book on me right now. First we have this one. First we'll go through the author J.P. Deaney. So the first one I review is Perfect Wife by J.P. Deaney. The Perfect Wife. This book is literally so good. Like personally, I love like thriller books. Books with like big plot twists in the middle of it. Like just something really interesting and engaging. And this book, if you're into like psychological thrillers, this is definitely a book for you. Like it's so good. Can I explain the plot of the book? So that like I'm not really gonna explain the plot of the book, I don't think. But yeah, this book is literally amazing. 10 out of 10. Like the premise of it is just about a wife who died. This man is like a tech. He runs a tech company. I think a tech guy, and his wife is killed. She dies. No one knows how in the beginning. But I spoil the books by the way, so I'll make that clear. Read it though. But yeah, he's a tech guy. He makes an android of his dead wife. And yeah, and then android finds out throughout the book how the wife died, and which concludes to like he finds out that the husband killed his wife by pushing him off a cliff. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's so good. The plot twist. When I read the plot twist, I was like so shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, like no way that happened. It's crazy. But this book it's a really big book. So I just saw it now. Damn, it's thick. This book is 427 pages. Oh wait, no. It is 429 pages. That's a lot of pages, but it's worth it. I read this book in year 11, I think. That's years quite like 2 years ago, I think. But yeah, it really is worth it. Did I cry this book? I don't know. I don't think I cried. No, I was just very like immersed in the book. I was like, OMG, next page. But yeah, very good book. So now we're still on the author J.P. Deaney. His books are literally 10 out of 10. Okay, next we have Believe Me. Again, this one amazing. The plot twist was oh my gosh, I love this book so much. Believe Me. It's so good. So basically, if I can remember, it's a really thick plot. Basically a serial killer going around that kills women, specifically women. He targets women, and you know, the main character is like a detective trying to discover the killer, basically. Unspoil her, by the way. And she meets this guy who she suspects to be the killer. Okay, and she has a whole team with her, like not team, but one of the person helping her out with this. She pretends to not believe. She pretends to fall in love with the killer, the person she's like investigating, so on, and in the end, it turns out to be him. Throughout the book, you don't know. Like for me personally, I did not know at all that he was the killer. Like I had no idea at all. Like I thought he was innocent. They make you believe he's innocent. The way he writes this book, Deaney, it's so like well written because I just didn't know he was a killer. And then it turned out he was the killer at the end. Basically, in the beginning, they make him a suspect, and then they make you believe that the girl detective thinks that she is not. It's really good. Like I can't explain it, but the whole time, the woman detective knew that he was just trying to play him and trick him, and he tricked us as well. So, but yeah, this book is really good. Did I cry? No. But the plots to the end, when you find that he's a killer, is crazy. The way they do it is so good. Like it's so oh my gosh. But yeah, I recommend this book. I give it 10 out of 10. I'm kind of biased because like I give these books 10 out of 10 because it's really good. But yeah, Believe Me by J.P. Deaney is really good. Again, psychological thriller, I think. Yeah, most of the things I can't really tell. I don't say anywhere what the genre is, but I think it's a psychological thriller. It has to be. It's too good. But yeah. Next one we have here is from JP Delaney, of course. I'm a fan, guys to know. Playing Nice. So this book, personally, for me, wasn't as good as the first two books because the plot twist wasn't that crazy. If I can remember the book. Again, I read all these books like 2 years ago or so. But yeah, this is good, but it's not as good as the first two, I think. It's just about about a family with the kids all swapped at birth, and they're trying to like figure that out, I guess. But it's much more interesting. The way I explain it, right, it seems really boring, but it's actually really good. There's like some moments like, OMG, what? But it's good. It's good. It's entertaining to read, honestly. Very interesting to read if it's your type of book. But it's really good. I like it a lot. I read this like a 7 out of 10, I think. It's good though. But yeah, Play Nice. Did I cry? No. Also, last JP Delaney book. I don't have this book. I read it again 2 years ago. I lost it. I lost the book. We should still hide it. I gave it to all my friends. Everyone was passed around a bunch. I'll check with it. I don't know where it is. It might be in my house. Might be on the street somewhere. I have no idea. I'm very sad about that. But it's called The Girl Before. The Girl Before is one of the best books I've read in my life. Like, honestly, it's so incredible. It's so good, guys. It's literally so, everyone should read it. And you know it's good because it has a TV show after it. So basically, if you heard a TV show before, just know it came from a book. And always know that the book is always better than the show. Okay? But yeah, it's really good. Honestly, it's like 10 out of 10, by the way. Did I cry? No. Again, it's psychological thriller. And the way he writes the books is very unique. Again, same thing for Perfect Wife, but he writes the book from two different perspectives. Like, one chapter could be one perspective, next chapter the other perspective. Like, basically it's two women in the Girl Before. It shows the two different lives of two women, Jane and Emma. Pretty sure that's their names. Basically the main character is probably Jane, but it shows how Emma. So Jane moves into this house, into this new cool house, right? And she finds out that someone there has died before. Someone was killed in the house. But in the beginning of the book, she doesn't know how she was killed. And basically the whole thing is just how solving the mystery. But and then from Jane's perspective, she's trying to solve this murder, right? This mystery, like who killed her, And then it shows Emma, the girl that was killed. It shows Emma's perspective, and then it shows like from before she was killed up to the ends on the day it was killed. At the end, last chapter, like the last few chapters, you find out how she was killed, and then Emma. That's when Jay finds out, I think. Actually, no, she didn't find out like a few chapters after that, basically. But it's really a good way to write. It's so like, oh guys, you don't know how much I was like. I was just so shocked. I was like, oh my gosh, plot twist. I was very like, OMG when I was reading it. So read it, guys. 10 out of 10, but in fact 20 out of 10. It's so good. It's so good. But yeah, as you can see as well, have it here. It was a global best-selling author, The Girl Before. So guys, you guys know, people know it's really good, guys. Okay, next book. Let's see if I have it. Okay, so I have Checkmate. First let me talk about Noughts and Crosses. You guys, if you read books, I think you should know Noughts and Crosses, okay? Noughts and Crosses it's basically a reverse racism kind of a society where white people are the marginalized group, while black people are the ones that are in power. So, and they're kind of like discriminatory against the white people. And the white people are called Noughts, and the black people called Crosses. So that's why it's called Crosses. But it's a good book. It's so good. But it was spoiled, by the way, of course, all these. It's so sad. I cried so hard at the end. I remember sitting in my room, like in the morning before school at 6 o'clock. I woke up early to read the book. So that means it's really good. Imagine in school they wake up early for a book. That shows it's good. But yeah, I remember sitting there early reading last chapters, like tears running down my face. I was crying so hard. I was like, oh my gosh, no way. No way. But yeah, it's so good. The main characters are called, I don't know. I think I forgot. Callum. I know Callum. And oh guys, is it Stephanie? It's like, I don't know. Maybe the Greek gods in it. I don't know. I forgot. Maybe it's in her, in this one. But yeah, I forgot her name. Oh, they have like a family tree thing, which is very helpful. So, let me find that. Yeah, Steffi. Her name is named after the Greek goddess of, I don't know, of gardens. But yeah, her name's Steffi and Callum. Guys, basically, it begins, I can't tell you, I read this book 3 years ago, a really long time ago, so it's hard for me to remember. But, just about the love life between Callum and Steffi, how the life, because Steffi's part of this, like, high-class, rich, like, lavish lifestyle privilege, while Callum lives in the slums. You know, sad points happened, you know, Callum's sister she killed herself by running from a bus. You know, that's her life. It's very sad. Her sister called Lynette. Ryan died as well. Guys, I don't remember honestly that much. But I know it's a really amazing book. Again, 20 out of 10. It's really so good. And it ends with something really sad of how, oh my gosh, guys, the ending was too, basically, Callum was basically framed. This, oh my god, guys, his brother is so wicked. Callum's brother called Jude. I hate him with all my heart and soul. He's the worst person ever. He's like the main antagonist in the book. He's so terrible. And basically, he gets Callum involved in his sketchy little business because at this point, Callum just, you know, he forgets about Steffi because he thinks she's not good enough for her because she's so high class. He leaves him, start a life of crime, influenced by his brother Jude. So Jude, like, you know, Jude's a very bad person, basically. He hates, you know, the crosses a lot. He's like, crosses are bad. They're so privileged, don't care about the noughts, and yeah, he just lives life of crime. He hates them a lot. But yeah, Callum is involved in this, like, crime. I'm not sure what crime it is again. And he basically gets framed for something he didn't do. And sadly, he gets executed for it. Like, there's no, like, final moment saving him, evidence to prove he was, like, wrongfully convicted. He gets executed. He gets hanged right in front of Steffi. That had me in shambles, guys. You don't understand, because what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean Callum got killed instead of Jude? Are you kidding me? Like, that was just a piss take. But, yeah, that's how he died, and I was so sad. And then next book I'll talk about is basically it's the next book after this one. It's called Checkmate, which tells, basically, also Steffi was pregnant. So, yeah, it tells a story about, Steffi's daughter. I don't like her daughter, she's pissed me off. But, Callie Rose. So, yeah, she's mixed race. Life is tough because she's mixed race, you know, racism in that time. But yeah, this is so annoying. This book kind of pissed me off because of how she was acting. Because she hated her mother. She hated her mother for dating a nought. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, he got, I remember Callum got executed for being a rapist because apparently he raped Steffi, but that's not true. So that's why his daughter hated him. His daughter's just dumb. She knew nothing. All she would re-traumatize Steffi continuously every day. Saying, I hate my dad. He's a loser. He's a convicted criminal. He's terrible. That's basically the whole book. And at the end she realizes, oh my gosh, he's a nice person. But yeah, her life is very influenced by Jude. Jude pretends to be this, like, really nice uncle that and he influences Callie throughout the book. You know, as a bad uncle saying just bad stuff. And at the end, you know, she tries to talk with her mother finally. Steffi says, Callum was a good man. But yeah, that pissed me off a lot because I love Callum on my heart. So it's really hard seeing him getting bashed for no reason by his own daughter and his wicked brother. Hard watch, mate. But yeah, Checkmate. I give it like a 5 out of 10. The book itself was really good. I just hate the character. I'm just biased. I hate the character. Callie, she pissed me off. And Jude. Why is Jude in the cover though? That's disgusting. Look at Jude in its ugly, wicked self. Should have died. Anyway, but yeah, this book, it's nice. Okay, next we're gonna review this book. If You Had Been With Me. Okay, guys, I regret buying this book. Basically, the only reason I got this book because it was popular on Talk. What? It was popular on Book Talk. Okay, and people are gassing up Phoenix. People are saying it's good. Read the book now. It's so amazing. Like, this book is so sad. I want to read a book, right? Because haven't read a book in a while, in a long time. I want to order some new books to read, something interesting, like nice romance. I feel like romance books are good. But yeah, this book, I wasted my money, to be honest. It's just, I don't know. Basically, I love plot twists in books, like really sad emotional books. And this just didn't hit the spot, guys. Like, it's just, I didn't even finish the book personally. Like, I'm like near the end. Oh wow, never mind. I don't know where I'm at, actually. Why the hell? Okay, yeah, I don't know about this book. I might, like, guys, I didn't finish the book. Maybe I shouldn't review it. Like, how flipping. Wait a sec. I swear I'm that close to the end. What the heck? But yeah, so far this book is it's kind of boring. Like, there's nothing like plot, just like a daily life of a little girl, of a girl who's fallen in love with some boy. Yeah, wow, I thought I remember that. Anyway, but yeah, so far it's kind of boring. It's about high school life and this girl. I don't know, bro. It's not that good. I don't like it that much. Yeah, that's what I have to say about this, to be honest. Can't waste my money. I've read in such a long time. So, I don't know when I'll finish it. But yeah, so far, it's not that good. Okay, next book I'll have on me. I gave it to my friend because it's so good. Wait. I should have this book, actually. What the heck? Guys, don't tell me I lost it. I'll be so flipping mortified if I lost the book. Okay, guys, this book. This book is The Way I Used to Be. This book, guys, firstly, it's a great book. It's so good. But it is so emotional. It's like, I cried so hard reading the end of this book. But yeah, it's a beautiful book. It shows the story of a rape victim. In the beginning, it describes her assault, just so graphic and just sad as well. And just shows like her whole story. It's engaging as well, all this happened, like, oh my gosh, girl, what's going on? Or like, what are you doing? But just shows how, like, her struggle story, and how she, like, got through that, something so terrible, and how she got, I don't know, like, just the injustice that happened to her, and like reading through that, like, you feel like really angry for her and frustrated for her, you feel like, kill the guy that assaulted her. And you just feel like you just feel what she feels, it's so raw and real, and it's just so sad, like, ending, oh my gosh, I was like tearing up so bad, so I definitely did cry. And it's 10 out of 10 book, by the way. But yeah, trigger warning, of course, mentions of rape. That's the whole premise of it, basically a survivor, how she gets through that. And yeah, just how it turned her, like, changed her character completely, And yeah, it's really sad, guys. Honestly, it's so beautiful though. I think everyone should read it. Everyone should read this book because it's so good, very informative, but very, very sad. But it's very engaging. You won't get bored while reading it, by the way. It's very engaging. So yeah, it's a good book. You guys should read it. It's sad though, and yeah, so it's a good book. Okay, next book. What else do I have over here? Guys, someone looked at me saying I don't have them with me right now, so I lost them. Yeah. Okay, I have this one. This is a book I got from school. This is for my English literature, so I'm going to review it anyway because it's a good book. Okay, guys, so this book, I was supposed to read it for my English literature A-level, I do A-level input, and I'm supposed to do it for my assessments because it's part of my course. But it turned out to be a really good book, guys. So it's called The Kite Runner by Khaled Hosseini. This book is really good. It's so sad. It's sad. It again has a lot of plot twists, so I'm like very engaged by that. I don't know the genre of this book, but it's a good book, guys. Honestly, everyone should be reading this. Very, very good. It describes like life in Afghanistan for main character Amir and Hassan. These are two main characters basically, but Amir is the main character of this book. Describes his life. He first lived in like a lavish lavish mansion life. He was a rich kid in Afghanistan, and basically about his regrets and how he tries to change for his best friend. His best friend lives like in a hut. He like very much poorer, like the poor part of society. You know, basically the Amir is a Pashtun, while his best friend is Hazara, and Hazara is a lone in Pashtun. Basically, they have like a societal thing, you know, basic racism. And yeah, so he treated them more worst. And, you know, throughout the years, they're best friends, but I guess Amir tries to treat him like he's less than just because his best friend is less than, because he's a Pashtun. He thinks like, why my best friend are the Pashtun, you know, Hassan's a Pashtun, one of them. By the way, name the best friend is Hassan. And yeah, Hassan's treated horribly by everyone, and sadly something happens to him. He's assaulted, he's raped by this guy called Asaf, because Asaf is a bully. He's been known to be a bully for Hassan because he's a Pashtun. That's literally it. Because he's a Zara, that's literally it. And yeah, Amir sees this happen, but doesn't help him, doesn't help Hassan out, because he's like, why should I care? Like he's like in his like self battle, like why should I care? He's a Pashtun. Why should I care? He's in Zara. He's my best friend. You know, he just lets it happen, I guess. And he lives all through that kind of live that regret. And yeah, he tries to redeem himself. And when he grows up older, when he grows up, he moves away to America, comes back to Afghanistan just to avenge Hassan and like say sorry or do something, you know. Then he finds Hassan has been killed. He's been shot dead by the Taliban that was taken over at the time. And instead, to help Hassan, he takes care of Hassan's son, Sorab. And yeah, Sorab is a tough life because he's very devastated by his parents' death. By Hassan and his wife were both shot and killed. He's traumatized as well because he was also being raped by Asaf as a little kid. Asaf's a pedophile, by the way. But yeah, guys, there's much more. There's more characters there which are really important, like Baba, or like Amir Hassan's dad, mom. So there's more characters there. But that's like the premise of the book, and it's really good, guys. So read it. I give this book a 9 out of 10. It's really good. Okay, it's only a 9, not a 10 out of 10 because it's a school book that my teacher gave me. Okay, let's see what books I have here. Anyway, so now we're going to talk about books I don't have on me, but I've read before. So now goes to Jacqueline Wilson books I've read. Jacqueline Wilson books, by the way, her books are so underrated. They're so good. And the cover makes it look like a kid book. You know, her covers are very cartoonish, very childish, kind of like child kind of cover, you know, presenting. But the book itself is so deep and like, oh my gosh, I'm so shocked. But yeah, her books are amazing. So I'm going to talk about Jack. Sorry, I remember her name. Jack. I have a book here. This is not my book, by the way. This is in my house. I read it before. I think my college left it. Vicky Angel. I should have read this, but I don't know. Guys, I don't read right now. I don't read that much. But yeah. One book I want to talk about is Kiss by Jacqueline Wilson. That book is literally amazing, guys. I lost it ages ago, but I read it for some school library. I returned it, I think. But that book is literally so good, guys. Oh, it's so deep. Okay, look, this is what it looks like. I'm putting it on Google right now for you guys. But guys, this is a book. I remember it being like this exactly. Kiss by Jacqueline Wilson. I can't really tell you the whole proper plot of it because I can't really remember. But I know it's just about, it's a romance book, obviously, from the title you could tell that. About a girl falling for her best friend. Again, I read this like years ago, so a really long time ago, so I can barely remember. But yeah, about a girl falling for her best friend. My best friend is gay. That's like, they have this whole thing together about the glass. They have their own imaginary world. They have their own imaginary world called a glass house. They have in there. Yeah. Anyway, guys, it's really good. Okay, I swear it's really good. I remember reading it like, oh my gosh, plot twist. Again, there are plot twists in the book, really good plot twists. But yeah, guys, it's so good. Everyone should read it. It's such a good book. I want to reread it. Guess what? Ordered the book again recently. That was a year ago. To reread it, and I lost the book I ordered to reread it. I didn't get a chance to open the book. I lost it. But yeah, that's very sad. But yeah, I'll read it one day. But I think I've read quite a bit. I like to think I've read a lot of Jack Wilson books, but I haven't actually. I remember this book. It's very popular. The Illustrated Mom. I read it. I didn't finish the book. I maybe finished the book. I'm not sure actually. But I've read it. About Illustrated Mom. Just a mom that isn't growing up, I guess, you know? Like, she's just so young for her age. She doesn't have to take care of her kids, I think. And the kids kind of hate her, low-key. And then there's one daughter that likes her. Like, she has hope for her mom to change. But her other daughter's like, oh, fuck my mom. I hate you. Grow up, please. Raise us, you know? And yeah. Guys, I don't remember any other books I've read. The only other Jack Wilson books I read. Honestly, like, I think I've read more than one. No, guys. I think I only read one. No, I've read someone else, one other thing. But I can barely remember. It's like about an online thing. Anyway, next book we'll talk about. I read it like in year 7. So that was many years ago, guys. And it's a banger. It's called One. The book is called... There it is! This book called One. I think you guys have heard of it before. But it's a book about conjoined twins. Again, and had me crying, guys. So sad. But it's a book about conjoined twins. And how they live their life, basically. And how they fall in love. And only one of them falls in love. But then again, at the end, spoiler, one of them, they have surgery to separate themselves and to live their lives. And then one of them dies. Yeah. But it's a really sad book, guys. That I do recommend, though. It's a very good book. Yeah. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. But yeah, guys. Guys, I was literally sitting down editing this video. It is so late right now. It's 1 a.m. 43. And I literally remember the book I read. I took a shower by the look, if not now I changed. But there's another book that I forgot to mention during that. I'm tired right now, so I'll be a bit more quiet than before. It's just a really good book I want to mention. It's called a book called Hope. No, it's a book called I Fell in Love with Hope. It's a really good book, guys. I really enjoyed the book. Actually, I don't know, it's very different from the books I usually like to read. I usually like to read like I don't know, but less like more casual language kind of books, like high school life, you know, so on. But this book is so beautifully written. Like, firstly, I was like very shocked in reading it, kind of, because like I don't want to sound dumb, but like the way it was written so beautifully, like the language and metaphors they used in the book were very nice. It was very beautiful and like well done, you know. Like it's so beautiful. Like I remember I had this one metaphor comparing the snow falling from the sky to a boy committing suicide, like describing how the snow fell with him. And I put that in a poem actually that I wrote down ages ago, like a month to like a year ago. But yeah, sad as well, by the way. But it's a beautiful book, honestly. Like it's so like high level verse. The language they use is so like the words, the scripted words they use are so beautiful, and like, like damn, okay, metaphors, and it's like it's beautiful, you know. But it's not really my type of book, sadly. But it's a really good book, honestly. The premise of it is just about a girl with her friends in hospital, and all these friends are like terminally ill. I think that like almost some of them have a lot of problems. And just they live in hospital and they're trying to escape hospital, so on. I didn't get to finish it sadly. I was really close to finishing it, so I can try review, I guess. But I lost the book sadly, so I can't really finish it. But first, I also want to mention the cover of the book is so beautiful. Like I love it so much. It's so unique. I don't know, but it's really nice. It's like black with I think a picture up of it. But yeah, guys, it's black with like a skull, like skeletons, flowers, like sunflowers, and it's beautiful. And it's I think as well it's focused on the main character, the girl, falling in love with a new girl for a hospital called Hiraraki. I think that's her name, I'm not sure. But yeah, basically her falling in love with Hope because he sees that girl that came in as Hope, which is so sweet and lovely. But yeah, the book is really good. It's good. Honestly, it's hard. I think for me, it was kind of hard to read through it and like, I don't know, like catch up or like get a lot like, what's the word? I forgot. Just, you know, I don't know, I forgot the word. But yeah, it's hard for me to catch along with the storyline and stuff because like it's so detailed and like descriptive and like high level language. So I feel kind of dumb right now, but guys, I swear I'm not. But yeah, it's kind of hard to like grasp what's going on in the book sometimes for me. I had to reread some parts, but it's worth it honestly. Also, if you're doing English language GCSE, that book is very helpful because it helps you with a lot of cool metaphors. Like I actually read the book before my GCSE exam, A-level language, not A-level, GCSE English language, to get metaphors and stuff for my A-level exam. I got a 7 by the way. But yeah, if you're doing English language GCSE, just know that book is for you. It has like top 10 metaphors you could use there, so better use that. But yeah, good book. I give like an 8 out of 10, I think. It's just pretty high. I think 7 out of 10. Not because it's bad, just because that's not my type of book I usually read. But it's beautiful. I think a lot of people enjoy it if that's the type of book. And we'll say it's sad. Yeah, it's sad. It's sad. Not point I'm just like crying, but it's like kind of heartwarming. Like, oh, damn, you know. But yeah, I need to go sleep. I'm tired, and I'll cut back to the ending of the video I had before. Yeah. So I think that's all the books I've read. Actually, I've read more books than that, but these are the ones I can review for you guys. I want to review for you guys a little bit. But yeah, guys, hopefully I can do a game review next because I do play a lot of games. But yeah, guys, hope you like the video. Guys, recommend some books for me to read. Also, recommend some video ideas for me to do in the comments below, and maybe some questions as well. I want to do like a questionnaire, ask you guys questions. But yeah, guys, that's my book review today. Thank you. Please subscribe, like, subscribe, and comment.